Hi, so let's look at one very important part of the psychology of marketing, which is the hook, story, CTA, or offer. This is by far one of the most powerful tools you can have in your arsenal if you want to be a very effective marketer. Because a lot of people just go there and make contents for promotion without really understanding this structure. So when we talk about the hook, the hook is simply the one thing that will get that person to stop scrolling and pay attention. You know, there are a lot of noise in the internet, a lot of noise when you are going through social media, a lot of contents, a lot of people promoting, a lot of different noise. So you need something very, very powerful that will get your customer, your ideal customer that you identified in the previous lesson, to stop scrolling. As you're going, then the person sees something and makes them stop. That is your hook. Every piece of content you create for promotion has to have a hook. Even when you are doing organic marketing or you are doing paid advertisement, you need a hook to get them to stop scrolling. If you look at some of my videos in TikTok, you understand that every of my videos have a hook. Maybe it's the text I write on the video or something I say in the first 5 seconds or the first 3 seconds that will get the person to stop and give you the attention. That is the hook. Your hook. Right? This is your hook. Then story. So story, once you get their attention, the next thing you want to follow up with is a story. Okay? You've gotten my attention, so what next? You need to tell the person a story. And the way you craft your story should be in a way that will relate with the person. Because it's not about you. Don't go tell them about how good you are, how handsome you are. No, it's not about you. It's about them. How would the story get them interested in what you're about to sell? So I give you an example. If you are broke, do this now. If I'm a broke person and the thing I want to sell is to broke people, right? I'm immediately going to stop because the person just already got my attention. The next thing I want to follow up with is what they call the story. Okay, I've given you my attention, so what next? Then you tell them a story that will get them to continue watching, to show interest, to get them interested, because they've not gotten interested, they just only stop. You just only ask them to stop. The next thing is a story that will get them interested, okay? You tell them a story. What's the story you want to tell them? Okay? 5 years ago when I was broke, one of the things I did was this. And the way I did it was really magical because in the space of 2 months, I started making money that I've never seen before. Wow. And the beautiful thing is this, I didn't even have a skill. I just had to just follow some procedures. I did this, I did that, I did that. Wow. If you're a broke person, the story I just tell you will make you want to know more about what I'm saying. Sure, really? I don't have a skill. I'm a broke person. I don't have money. So what do I need to do? This person has been where I am right now. He understands the position I am right now. And he's telling me a story that is connecting with me emotionally. Right? So once you tell them a story, the next thing you want to follow up with, once you've gotten them interested, because you want them to get interested and say what next. In their mind, they want to be saying, what next, what next, what next, what next, what next, what next, what next? Ah, this is interesting, what next, what is it? They want to be saying what next. Then once you get them, tell them the story, then you follow up with a CTA. A CTA means call to action. Call to action. You need to tell them what to do because now they are interested in what you are saying. They're interested in what you have to offer. So you need to tell them what to do. What do you want them to do in order to get what you are offering? And the mistake a lot of people make is that they try to close them on that ad. You don't close people on ad. The purpose of an ad is not for you to make a sale. The purpose of an ad is for you to draw that customer in. into your world. So the mistake a lot of people do when that I see is that when they finish telling them, for the people, a lot of people don't even tell stories. They don't even really understand this strategy I'm showing you right now. Once you get them to stop, you tell them the story that will get them to connect with you. Don't tell them then, if you want, then go buy this thing. No, don't tell them to buy anything yet. The first thing you want to ask of is their information. If you're interested to learn more, I just did a free training down below. Go click the link below and get access to this free training. That is a call to action. You already tell them what they need to do to learn more, because now they are interested in what you have to offer. So then, once you take them from, because you want to move them away from the platform, you want to move them away from the Facebook or the Instagram or anywhere they're currently watching your ad on. You want to move them away from there and take them into your own platform. And one of the methods people use is either through emails or through WhatsApp. So you can tell them to take them to another place, you can tell them to put their information down below in a form, right? So click the link and go get more of this thing I'm just trying to sell to you. I'm just explaining to you if you want to learn more. So they will click the link, then they'll go to a landing page, what they call a landing page, and a website where they're gonna tell them, okay, put your name and your WhatsApp number here, or put your name and your email here. For Nigerians, I prefer using WhatsApp number because we don't really make use of email that much. A lot of people are adapting it, but it's still very, very difficult for a lot of people to see your emails. So, but WhatsApp numbers are very, very easy to see. So put your name and your WhatsApp number here to get more access to this information. Now you have them in your world. You cannot add them to your WhatsApp group, or you add them to your WhatsApp page where you can send them a message and build a rapport, build a connection, a relationship with them. Because nobody will buy for you where they don't know you, because one of the things that stops sales is trust. There are a lot of people selling garbage. And what makes you different from those other people that are selling garbage? If you just see me on Facebook and tell me, come and buy this, I'm not going to buy. I'm not going to buy because I don't know you. For all I care, you are somebody who wants to steal my money. You understand? But if you lead them in a way that you tell them, okay, go and get something free, and they put their name and their information, and they go into the page and they get something free, a training that will let them know that you are teaching them, you are giving them more value, you are giving them, there's a law called the law of reciprocity, if I mentioned it right, meaning that anybody that gives you something, you feel a need to give them back. So when you give them a free training, guess what happens? They feel the need to give you back. Whenever you tell, when you later ask them for money, you say, okay, if you want to really go deep with me and understand what I'm sharing with you here, you can get this course, you can get this product, you can get this thing I'm selling, or you can get my services. Let me help you do it. This is how you make a sale. But this is the psychology of advertisement. A lot of people just run ads and just tell people buy this on the ad. It's not going to convert. Because nobody wants to buy something like that. Like, people don't have that level of trust. Because there are a lot of people selling garbage out there. So they want somebody that can guide them through a process. You want to show them that you are an expert in what you are talking about. You want to show them that, yes, this thing will work for them. Once you can show them that this thing will work for them, and the time you ask for the sale, they are going to buy immediately. So when you are running an ad, make sure that the content you are running your ad with has a hook. Always think about this when you are creating your content. A hook, a story, and a call to action. So there's another thing called an open loop, which is around here. Open loop. Open loop. Right? It's like, okay, if you're a graduate, do this to get more. If you're a graduate, do this to get employment faster. Right? That's an hook. If I'm a graduate and I don't have employment, I want to really know what you're talking about, right? Then the second thing I want to do is this. Before I tell you what it is, please listen to this story. That's an open loop. Before I tell you what you should do, listen to this story. So you've gotten the person, you've hooked the person, now you've gotten them glued to you, that they want to know what you want to say. They want to get the information you want to offer, but they will listen to your story if that is what it's going to take for them to get to the information. So that's an open loop. You want to always add an open loop whenever you are creating your hook. So this will enable you to get them glued, to get them stick to the content, right? This is one very, very powerful hack I had to learn that really changed the game for me. If you can understand how to master the hook story CTA, you are going to be an unstoppable marketer, because this is the key. The top gurus in marketing, before I learned this, I spent more than $2,000, right? More than $2,000 just to learn these things from the best in the game. Russell Brunson, Dean Graziosi, and Tony Robbins. So use this information and really dive deep into it. In the link attached to this video, that is the button attached to this video, you are going to get your action files, your action works, which is going to explain deeper on what this hook story offer is. Well, this is the core of it. If you are a graduate, hey, if you are a graduate, please listen to this. Hey, if you are a graduate, please do this to get more employment faster. Bam, you've gotten the person hooked. Ah, really? I'm a graduate and I want to get employment faster. Then I want to listen to what you're saying. But before I tell you, please listen to this story. Then you tell them a story about yourself. Well, I didn't just know this on my own. After I finished secondary school, after I finished university, I was struggling, looking for jobs. I was taking my file from one place to the other. Like, it was literally a mess. And the worst thing was that my mother was sick. I didn't have money to even give her, to pay for her medication bills. Now I'm the first son, so it was difficult. I was depressed. Until one day I came across this video on Instagram, just like the one you are watching right now, and that was what changed my life. It showed me a strategy that has enabled me that has enabled me buy my mother our own house. Now I'm doing very well for myself, because I had to understand the power of leveraging your skill. So what do I mean? The first thing you want to do, now you tell them this, the first thing you want to do is do this. You have to go learn this skill. The second thing you want to do is do this. The third thing you want to do is do this, right? Now you mention them, but because of the time frame of this hard, I cannot really tell you everything. But if you want to learn more, please click the link below and go to the free training, which I just do, where I will explain in very broader details for you to really get the information I'm about to share with you. So I'll see you inside there. This is an ad I just made right now. I know I'm blushing all over the places, but I'm talking all over the places, but you get the core concept. Normally when it's an ad, I stay more focused because I prepare my scripts. I really write down, I think about the hook, because you don't just come from your mind. You have to think about the hook. You have to think about what you are selling. Think about the hook, think about what you want to sell, think about how you can relate it into a story that will connect with the ideal customer. Because it's all about creating connection, because people buy based on emotions. They don't buy what they need, they buy what they want, right? So if you can find a way to make that thing they need a want, then you are going to close that sale. So let's go to the next lesson where I show you another important concept.